But me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? And when people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable.
What if the only person who could save you was someone you disrespected for years, and now your biggest enemy is standing next to him, telling him not to help you? Right now, Diddy is in serious trouble. He's facing some really bad charges, and people are saying he might try to get a pardon from Donald Trump.
I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it.
That means Trump could let him go free, just like he did for some other famous people last week. But here's the twist. 50 Cent, who has hated Diddy for years, says he'll make sure Trump remembers all the times Diddy talked bad about him. 50 says Trump doesn't forgive people who disrespect him, and he never forgets. Everyone's asking, will Trump help Diddy, or will 50 Cent make sure he doesn't? This story is wild, and it's only getting crazier. Over the past few days, Donald Trump has been handing out pardons like candy. He's let a bunch of big names off the hook, people like rapper NBA Youngboy, reality TV stars Todd and Julie Chrisley, and even an old gang leader named Larry Hoover. Some of these people were serving long sentences. Others were about to go to jail, but Trump stepped in and gave them a second chance. Fans were shocked. Some said Trump was doing it to help his friends or look good before the next election. Others said he was just trying to be fair. But after all this, one name started coming up that nobody expected: Diddy. People online started asking, what if Diddy is next? Could Trump actually pardon him too? And that's when 50 Cent stepped in and made it clear he's not going to let that happen without a fight. Next up, we dive into why Diddy might need that pardon more than anyone else.
I don't know. I would certainly look at the facts.
Right now, Diddy is in one of the biggest messes of his life.
I mean, I hit rock bottom.
He's being investigated for some really serious stuff. The government is looking into things like trafficking, abuse, and even running a criminal operation. In March 2024, federal agents raided his homes in Los Angeles and Miami, and the list of accusations keeps getting longer. One of the wildest claims? That Diddy once had a man blow up Kid Cudi's car just because he didn't like him. Another woman, Cassie Ventura, his ex, said Diddy hurt her and controlled her for years. It's all still being worked out in court, but if even half of it is true, Diddy could be facing a very long time behind bars. That's why people are saying he might go to Trump for help. A pardon could save him before he's even found guilty. But here's the problem. Trump doesn't usually help people who've disrespected him. And guess who's standing right there to remind him of that? 50 Cent. Let's go back and see how this beef between Diddy and 50 Cent even started, because it's been going on for years.
I looked at him like, what'd you just say?
50 Cent and Diddy have never liked each other. Their beef goes way back, more than 15 years. These two have taken real shots at each other. It started with 50 making fun of Diddy in interviews and on social media. He called him fake, said he was sus, and even joked that Diddy was behind shady stuff in the music industry. Diddy usually laughed it off, but you could tell he didn't like it. In 2020, things got more serious. 50 started talking about the rumors behind the scenes, stuff about parties, weird deals, and lawsuits. He hinted that Diddy was doing things that weren't just wrong, but illegal. In 2024, when Diddy's problems exploded in the news, 50 Cent wasted no time. He posted memes, shared court documents, and even promised to drop a full documentary about Diddy. He said he had receipts, and people better be ready for what's coming. This isn't just a music rivalry anymore. 50 sees himself as the guy who's going to bring Diddy down. And now that Diddy might need a favor from Trump, but why would Trump even listen to 50 Cent? Let's talk about their strange relationship, because it might be the key to this whole story. At first, it might sound crazy. Why would a former US president care what a rapper says? But when it comes to Trump and 50 Cent, it's not that simple. These two actually have a bit of a history. Back in the day, 50 Cent didn't like Trump. He made jokes about him and even turned down $500,000 to appear at one of Trump's campaign events. He said he didn't want to be used for politics, but over time, things changed. In 2024, after Trump won again, 50 posted a photo of him and congratulated him online. He didn't go full supporter mode, but he showed some respect. 50 Cent is a businessman. He knows how power works, and he knows Trump has one big rule: don't disrespect me. Once you cross that line with Trump, you're usually done. So now, 50 is reminding everyone, including Trump, about all the times Diddy disrespected him. He wants to make sure Trump doesn't forget. And Trump? He's known for holding grudges. If someone has spoken badly about him, even years ago, he doesn't just let it go. That's why 50's voice matters here. He's not just trolling online, he's sending a message straight to the top. Let's look at what kind of people Trump does help and why Diddy probably doesn't make the cut. If you look at the people Trump has pardoned recently, there's a pattern. Most of them have one thing in common. They supported him. Take NBA YoungBoy, for example. He thanked Trump publicly and even talked about wanting to change his life. The Chrisleys from that reality show, their daughter spoke at a Republican event and showed support for Trump for years. Even Larry Hoover, the ex-gang leader, had people like Kanye West and other influencers asking Trump to help. It was all about connection and loyalty. Trump doesn't just hand out pardons to random people. He likes helping those who help him, or at least don't speak out against him. Now let's think about Diddy. Over the years, Diddy has not only ignored Trump, he's actually talked down on him. He supported other political parties, pushed for people to vote against Trump, and even called him names in interviews. To Trump, that's a red flag. That's someone who didn't show respect when it mattered. And with 50 Cent reminding him of all that, Diddy's chances don't look great. But even with all this against him, there are rumors that Diddy is still trying to get that pardon. So who's helping him behind the scenes? Let's talk about what the internet is saying. Even with everything going against him, people are saying Diddy is still trying to get a pardon. Word is, his legal team is quietly reaching out, hoping someone close to Trump will help. Some say big names in the music and entertainment world are stepping in too. Nothing confirmed. That Diddy has friends who are calling in favors, trying to talk to Trump's people. Some fans are saying Trump might do it just for the attention. There's even talk that Diddy might offer support or money in some way, trying to play the game behind the scenes. But again, this is all rumor. Nothing has been proven. And while that's happening, 50 Cent keeps posting. Every time Diddy's name pops up, 50 reminds everyone what's going on. He's not letting people forget the charges, the victims, or the past. People are watching. Will Diddy actually ask for help? And if he does, will Trump even care? Let's look at what might happen next. Whether Trump says yes, no, or stays silent. Because whatever he decides, it's going to make headlines. At this point, anything could happen. If Diddy does ask Trump for a pardon, there are three ways it could go. Trump could say yes and give him a full pardon, even before the trial ends. That would be shocking. People would go crazy online and the media would explode. Some would say it's unfair. Others would say it's just politics. Trump could wait. He might see how things play out in court and decide later. That way, he avoids the heat right now, but keeps the door open for later if it helps him in some way. And maybe most likely, Trump could say no, especially with 50 Cent constantly speaking out and reminding him of the disrespect. Trump cares about loyalty. Helping Diddy might make him look weak to his base, and Trump doesn't like that. And let's not forget, 50 Cent isn't just trolling. He's serious. He said he's making a whole documentary about Diddy and plans to give the money to victims. That puts even more pressure on Trump to stay away from this mess. So whatever Trump decides, it's not just about Diddy. It's about politics, public image, and who really holds the power.
I looked at him like, what'd you just say?
Thanks for watching. This story is still unfolding, and things could change fast. So if you want to stay updated, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss what happens next. What do you think? Should Diddy be pardoned, or is 50 Cent right to try and stop it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll be reading them all.